Mental health can be something that's such an invisible struggle, but so universal too. And when so many people are going through something, but nobody talks about it, it can still feel like the loneliest thing you've ever done.
Being able to talk about it is one of the first steps in making sure that we can better society and better ourselves.
When you break a leg, you see a bone sticking through the skin, or you can see it on an x-ray. Mental health isn't like that.
I have 100% experienced times when social media has rocked my mental health. You're putting yourself out there for millions of people. It's inevitable you're going to get judged, and that can take its toll on you.
Not everybody in the world is kind. You're going to have to deal with a lot of hatred and love, even if it's hard, even if it requires you to be the bigger person and you want to defend yourself or you want to say something rude back. It's always best to take the high road.
When people started posting with no makeup on, when they said how their day actually was, I think that's when a shift happened. Being online and being transparent about what is actually going on in your reality is really important.
You should be creating content that matters to you. Create content that feels good, content that resonates with you.
I think for a long time in households of minorities, we were all told that we had to be strong and sometimes hold your feelings in.
You're given so much community support. Your aunties, your uncles, your cousins, your aunties, uncles, cousin, brother, sister, they're around to, show you love and be your caretaker and check up on you. To them, they feel like you have no reason to be not mentally okay. I can see like an African mom being like, I've given you clothes, I've given you food, I put a roof over your head. Why are you depressed? That's their mentality. It's like, but they don't understand that it's deeper than that,
Many of the adults I knew growing up had 2 jobs, which left very little time to focus on things that concern mental health.
I realized that the more I talk about my own struggles and my own mental health, helps everybody around me. The moment you open up about your own struggles with your mental health, the floodgates will open and other people will validate your feelings and share their own.
In order to heal, we need to tell our story.
Even if you're just sitting in the sun for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes a day, that's really important, as well as exercise. Make sure that you're actually using up that energy, because I know a lot of us who are staying inside aren't really doing a lot of activities, and that's causing a mess up in our sleep.
Stop right now. Following whatever your friends are doing might not make you happy. You have to learn to look in the mirror and accept yourself for who you are, and you have to learn to accept the good and the bad, because we all have our flaws.
I think it's really important to remember that we are all just people, and the connection between humans is a super important thing if we are all going to maintain a mental health.
We all have to make sure we're being vocal with how we are talking to each other and seeing each other and hearing each other. Talking about your problems, being open about your emotions, that's what makes you strong.
Oftentimes I would prioritize success above my own happiness, which is I thought would bring me happiness, but what I've realized is happiness has to be something that's just more inherent, that you just find in your day-to-day life, general self-value.
We all have the ability to have empathy, to live by example and lead by example.
Really stressed out or sad or even unworthy, to remind myself of what I have achieved, because I think it's easy to forget where we've been successful, and sometimes you just need to take that time to remind yourself you've done some pretty incredible things in your life and you deserve to celebrate who you are.
Feel like taking care of yourself on a day-to-day basis is just too difficult and you're more withdrawn than usual, I would definitely say it'd be wise to go out there and seek help from a medical professional.
There's nothing wrong with seeing a therapist or a psychiatrist.
We are not alone, and that whatever we're going through, there are people that can sympathize, and there are people that have went through it before that can offer us guidance and advice.
We're trying to heal, right? And not only are we trying to heal for us, we're trying to heal for generations to come, right? Very good.